This is VOA News. I'm Marissa Melton. Iranian protesters took to the streets in the third day of demonstrations against the government after it acknowledged mistakenly shooting down a Ukrainian passenger jet, killing all 176 people aboard. AP's Zaria Shackley reports.
Iranian demonstrators defied a heavy police presence and chanted against the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. The Iranian demonstrators are protesting their country's days of denials that it shot down a Ukrainian passenger plane carrying 176 people. The plane crash early Wednesday killed everyone on board, mostly Iranians and Iranian Canadians. After initially pointing to a technical failure and insisting the armed forces were not to blame, authorities on Saturday admitted accidentally shooting it down in the face of mounting evidence and accusations by Western leaders. I'm Zaria Shackley.
Experts are warning a volcano in the Philippines could erupt and are calling for evacuations. Reuters' Libby Hogan reports.
On Sunday, ash blasted into the air, followed by rumbling and tremors at the Taal volcano, 70 kilometers south of the Philippines' capital, Manila. But these plumes of ash could quickly turn into something more dangerous. Authorities have raised the danger level to 4 out of 5. With thousands of residents being evacuated from nearby towns. The plume of ash has drifted into the capital, forcing cancellation of flights and closure of schools and government work. Authorities have also warned of the risk that an eruption could cause a tsunami.
That's Reuters' Libby Hogan reporting. Kenyan police say al-Shabaab extremists killed 3 people in an assault early Monday in eastern Kenya. It's the 5th attack in 13 days. 3 teachers were killed and 1 was abducted. AP says they also set fire to a police post. VOA News. As the U.S. House of Representatives prepares to send impeachment charges to the Senate, U.S. President Donald Trump is suggesting the case should be dismissed. AP's Sagar Meghani reports from the White House.
The president says there shouldn't even be a trial, that the Senate should simply dismiss the case. He'd earlier said almost the opposite, while suggesting his own ideas for trial witnesses. The idea of throwing out the charges is unusual and unlikely. There's not enough support in the GOP-led Senate to actually do it. It's also unclear if Republicans will block new witnesses Democrats are insisting be called.
It's about a fair trial.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi telling ABC's This Week senators thinking about voting for or against witnesses will have to be accountable.
Now the ball is in their court to either do that or pay a price.
Sagar Meghani at the White House.
The executive director of Human Rights Watch, Kenneth Roth, says China's decision to deny him entry into Hong Kong shows the downward trajectory of Beijing's respect for human rights. Those are his words. In an interview with VOA's Mandarin service on Monday, Roth said Beijing is undermining the one country, two systems arrangement that China agreed to when Hong Kong was returned from Britain in 1997. Roth said he was told by immigration officials that the reason he was being denied entry into Hong Kong was for immigration reasons. He was given no further explanation. A Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman said that Roth was denied entry as a matter of Chinese sovereignty and blamed Human Rights Watch for the turmoil in Hong Kong. The Oscar nominations were announced Monday. Joker leads the Oscar nominations with 11, and AP's Margie Zaraletta has more.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
Joker gets a Best Picture nomination with star Joaquin Phoenix up for Best Actor and Todd Phillips up for Best Director. The Irishman, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and 1917 have 10 nominations each, including Best Picture. The other Best Picture nominees are Jojo Rabbit, Ford vs. Ferrari, Little Women, Marriage Story, and Parasite. The Oscars are February 9th in Los Angeles. I'm Archie Zaraletta.
Talks aimed at inking an unconditional and open-ended ceasefire in Libya failed to achieve a breakthrough on Monday. Discussions are expected to continue Tuesday. The Pakistani court Monday dismissed the death sentence handed down to former military ruler Pervez Musharraf. It declared as unlawful the legal process that led to his conviction. A 3-judge panel found him guilty of treason in December. And Queen Elizabeth of Britain says she's agreed to grant Prince Harry and his wife Meghan their wish for a more independent life that will let them move part-time to Canada. The monarch says her family had very constructive discussions about the issue today. I'm Marissa Melton. You're listening to VOA News.